Welcome back to NautiStyles, and we're back with our affordable yacht series. Price point is under $100,000.
The cool thing is it has brand new motors.
Today we're going to be touring this 1998 Carver 405 Aft Cabin Motor Yacht. The reason we wanted to show you this one is because the price point is under $100,000. You can get in on a Liveaboard or a Starter Yacht for under $100K. And it's also in a really good condition. It's been really well kept, and it has brand new engines with less than 100 hours. Okay, we're going to start on the swim platform.
Very large window on the aft.
This is a window to our Aft Cabin Motor Yacht that we wanted to show you. We're big fans. All right, what else do we have here? We have a transom shower, hot, cold water.
Shore water inlet right below that.
This looks like was upgraded, so that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at what this is.
Massive storage box here.
Yeah, I don't know if this was custom.
That comes in pretty handy, having that on the transom.
This is very cool. Agreed.
It's also your bench if you want to sit on it.
You have your swim ladder right there.
That's right. And let's switch spots.
Okay.
We got a water fill here. And then what's that?
This here is what? Oh.
Oh, I see. That's your shore water hookups, your cable hookups. In case, I mean, back in the days you had your phone hookup.
Yeah, true.
You know, all,
true that.
Or cable. Like now these days it's all Starlink and so on. And then we have our fuel fill right here. Yep.
It's gas.
It is gasoline, correct. The cool thing is it has brand new motors.
That's the reason Rico wanted to show it to you.
Yes.
Generally, he would shy away from gasoline boats, but he thought this was a good option, especially for the price point.
Exactly.
Okay, let's go in. I mean, just replacing those engines and doing all the work must have been the price of this boat.
Pretty much, right? Yeah.
Okay, so welcome to the cockpit.
So technically we have a raised aft cockpit because below us is the owner's suite.
Exactly. So this is loose furniture. You guys can do whatever you want here. You can even do a built-in right here. You can do foldable chairs to rework this space. You can do like a lounge couch type of area. So there's a lot you can do. High-low table. It's a really good amount of space. With the size of the boat, it's definitely a lot of room here. Quick disclaimer, the dock that we're on actually doesn't have shore power. So we're running a generator, so at least we know generator is working.
Yes.
But it is what you hear in a little humming, that's the generator running right now. Just for us to be able to have air conditioning while we're inside, because it's hot.
We even have outlets over there.
Oh, you're right there.
Power outlets.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a full enclosure here, which you can of course remove if you don't want it, but it is nice to have if it's raining. Also in the colder climates would be great addition. You have these weather doors on both sides.
Pretty cool. Like, I mean, maybe not necessarily that much for Florida, but if you go into any colder regions, this is really nice that you can close it all up. And actually, this becomes your secondary salon.
Exactly. Let's look at this quick and then go forward, right?
Yes.
What do we have here? So we have a sink right here with a little cutting board. Ice maker, very cool. And this has a little storage as well.
And then there's something up on top here, looks like it.
Yeah, what is
Let's
that?
open that. Wow, wow, are you serious? That's a big storage.
How do you even get there?
That is crazy. That goes in all the way.
You can like store boat
Oh, no,
hook.
actually you can open this from the bench up there and have access from the top.
That's really cool.
Really cool.
And you still have this upper space right here. You could put a little basket or something or extra things if you needed to. It's a really good space. All right, let's go forward and check out the bow real quick.
Okay.
Okay, so we have rails everywhere. The rails right here are not very tall, but you do have this really safe rail here. But it's nice, it allows you, if you have bigger hips, to get through with no problems. I would say it's pretty safe. So there's bow cushions here.
Three
Bow cushions. They're still in a decent shape, but you can easily get that reupholstered. if you want to upgrade it, there's a large openable hatch right here for our VIP cabin we're going to see in a moment.
So then we have single anchor up here in front with a little cover here. There's the windlass and the emergency handle in case the windlass has an issue. And then here we have the 2 foot remote switches right there. Searchlight all the way up on top here. Yeah, that's it.
115 degrees out, so let's go back into the shade.
Yes, I'll follow you.
Summers in Florida, you guys, are just hot. Oh, our dog friends are back.
Our dog friends are back.
Yeah, our dog friend is not happy with us filming. He is frustrated.
We're not even on his side.
He's really frustrated. He was just as frustrated at the ducks and ducklings going by.
Going up.
Going up.
Cool thing,
What?
we do have dual staircases up.
This is cool.
Very cool.
It's an interesting layout. If you guys have been following us for a while, you do know that we've spent some years living on a boat, and ours was also an Aft Cabin Motor Yacht, 8 years. So it's kind of rings home. This is similar but different.
It is, it is. So here, well, the helm here is not all the way forward like it was on the Meridian. Here the helm is actually in the middle of the Flybridge. Pretty cool because you have easy access to the side. So docking wise, this makes it pretty easy. I can see absolutely everything, the whole sideline of the boat. The only difference is, which was different on the Meridian.
Yeah, I mean, the layout was completely different. If you guys are interested in the boat we used to live on, I'll just put it in the description underneath the video. I'll put it right here so you can check it out so we don't have to refer back to it. To us, when we get to see this kind of boats, of course, we always compare to, because it was a similar size and a little bit of a different layout.
So cool here is you have the helm chair and then you have a bench for 2 people next to it. You can step up a little bit. The visibility is really, really good. And then what would you rate this bench forward here for how many people?
I'm going to say 5.
5
At
people?
least 4, but 5. And it's kind of cool and comfy, you know, when you can put your feet up and underway. Like, this is a cool spot. You're all together. So I feel like it's very usable. You can easily sit with like 8 people up on this Flybridge.
And everybody can hang out together.
Yeah.
There are cup holders
I don't know
here.
if this is rated for 8 people, because, but it does fit
so.
8 people. Okay, what do we have here?
Storage.
Storage. Oh,
Big
this
storage,
is
actually.
Huge. It goes all the way through.
Yep, all the way through.
Oh, so this whole space right here. That's pretty massive.
Yeah, it's a lot of storage actually.
All right, should we do the helm?
Yes, let's do the helm.
Cup
So
holders.
back a step up. We have the bimini top here, of course, as you guys can see. All this is enclosed. It was just taken out for us filming. So it looks a little bit more open, and
it was really hot.
It was really hot.
Yeah. So it does have a full enclosure that you could pop back in.
To the helm, we have our throttle controls here, shift controls here. Yes, you are correct. These are separate. So we have a separate shifter and separate throttle controls. So they are actually wire controlled, not fly-by-wire. Upgraded chart plotter here, Garmin chart plotter, VHF radio, stereo over there. All our analog gauges for the engines and water temperature, fuel levels, etc. Our hour meters, as you guys can see, 68 here, 68 over there. Brand new engines. Then we have our bilge pumps here, fuel transfer pumps, horn switch, and navigation lights as well. Rudder indicator right here, searchlight remote right there, and our helm wheel, and of course an analog compass on top. Very easy, manageable, even for somebody coming in as a newbie.
And this is a one helm, right? This is your
one helm.
Okay, perfect. Real quick, I want to take a second and thank you guys for hitting that like button, subscribe, and do the share arrow. It makes a huge difference. If you're interested in what's behind us, this yacht is for sale by Yacht Sales International, which is Udo, that you guys know, which also represents Fjords. And if you're interested in touring these boats, we do have a video of them that recently aired on the channel. I'll put it in the description of the video as well. Alrighty, let's check out the interior. So we have double doors.
Oh, and the top goes up too.
Yeah,
if you want to.
You can open this up, so you can actually leave this, have the breeze coming in if you have some good weather, it's not too hot, and close these doors for privacy, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's go in. Oh, it's nice and tall. Welcome. Check this out. This could be a liveaboard. This could be a starter yacht.
This reminds me a little bit of our old boat.
Yes, same couch, right?
Very, yeah, I mean, looks pretty much exactly the same.
For those of you who are new to the channel, we used to live for 8 years on Meridian 408, which was 47 feet overall because we had a custom extended platform. But technically it was a 42-footer, and it was a great home for 8 years. We loved it, and we had a very similar couch.
typical aft cabin layout.
This is why we want to show you this one, because aft cabin layouts make great liveaboards.
100%.
Okay, check this out. So we have windows right here. We're keeping these closed a little bit because it's really, really hot outside, so helping the air conditioning. But as you can see, it's really, really nice and bright in here if you open it up. Especially if you're on an end dock like here, you can just open the shades and have all the privacy and just beautiful views anywhere you are. As we know, because we have the same one, you can open these up and have a little lazy boy function going on. Pretty cool. Right here we have loose furniture armchairs, so if you would like to have more space, you can get rid of it. Also, you can put a high-low table, which is what we had. It's a nice use of space, so you can have dinner here, breakfast, or if it's too hot outside, like on the day like today. Storage, let's start with the storage, because it's going to be important on this size of a boat. Same here, storage. Then,
so what's behind the chair?
Okay, let's see here.
I know what was. I know what was behind the chair.
Was it a TV? Okay,
originally there was a TV in there. Now it looks like somebody put a subwoofer in there, and the TV is up on top here. But what I would do, I would probably mount the TV right on this empty wall here instead of having it sit on top there.
Yeah, actually it would be pretty good for watching TV.
It would be a great spot.
Agreed. Should we go forward to the galley?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going forward and 2 steps down.
So I really, really like this because yes, it is a couple of steps down, but you're completely connected.
Yes, it's nice to have this dinette here, something we didn't have, and it's awesome space. Look, it's a great home office. I was talking about having hollow there, but forgot that we have a table here, so technically you don't need it. So this is like a proper living room, and this is your dining space on the interior. And
there's behind these blinds there's still some openable portholes as well.
Right there.
Yes.
Yeah, so all of this it's really nice and bright, and look how tall this is.
I know, right?
This is a great height, a really good height. We could be really tall and have a good time in here. Let's see, we have, what's here? Let's open this up for you.
Oh, breaker switch panel. Got the low voltage on the left, and then we have the AC breakers on the right. And then of course also our generator start and stop, and our voltage indicators, shipshore switchovers as well on the bottom there. So yeah, everything right here.
We have some drawers right here underneath. Do you think there's storage in there?
I believe so.
You think so?
Yep. We do have storage underneath here. Continue on.
You want to do a tour of the galley?
You want me to?
No.
No.
It was a trick question. All right, the galley. I like how it's exposed to the rest of the boat, so you feel very connected, but still it's a good space. I mean, it's not a lot of countertop space, but you do have this table right here. So if you really need some prep space, you could use it. So let's see, we've got some drawers here, 4 drawers. Storage right here. Nice little cupboard here. Okay, let's see.
That is cool.
Yep, so it kind of protects it from splashing.
Yep, and you have another little shelf on top. You can put your ladle or whatever you need to put on there.
Yeah, so it's a 3-burner electric cooktop. Of course, oh, I've never used one of these. Of course, you can get this, upgrade this if you want to. I mean, all the appliances would be an easy upgrade. You do?
Yeah.
And this is our oven. So we actually have a small but proper oven. There's still a drawer underneath. Storage right here underneath the sink. A pretty good sized sink here. A bit more up here. Okay, this is a little deeper. This thing here is
a dehumidifier,
which is a really important thing to have in a boat if it's going to be sitting and you're not using it at times. So really, really important, especially in places like Florida with a lot of humidity. You want to make sure that you're running this in between. It's good thing to have. It keeps the smells out. And behind this is actually one of these old school coffee machines.
Oh, the built-in coffee machine?
Yeah. People get me mad at me if we don't show it. Check it out.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
That's cool. Black & Decker.
Space Maker.
Wow.
That's awesome.
So you can probably remove that and put a, whatever, espresso maker, an espresso machine, whatever in there.
It's a good little cupboard there. And we have a fridge that looks like might have been upgraded.
It looks like it has been upgraded for sure.
So it's a freezer and a fridge. And you still have this space here. So technically, if you really cruising or need a little bit extra space for liveaboard, you could put some baskets here and actually extend this like a pantry, you know, if you need a little bit more space, or put some appliances.
Same actually with this space over there.
True, that is.
If you pull up that blind,
there is a usable space. There's still a good amount of space there.
Totally.
Agreed. Totally agree.
All right.
Should we check out?
Moving further forward.
We have a two cabin, two head layout. So we're gonna go forward into our forward cabin. We can call it VIP, but there are only 2 cabins, so. I don't know, is this a queen size bed? Full? It's like a full size bed?
I mean, look at the shape. It's a very strange shape. It's pretty tiny here on the foot end.
Yeah.
And then it flares out towards the head end. So I guess up there, it's a queen size. Down here, it's I don't know, full.
Yeah, full size maybe. Yeah, but it's definitely 2 people could sleep here, but definitely a very comfortable one for 1 person. So I mean, I'm looking at this yacht as possibly like great for a couple. You know, this is your overflow cabin if you ever do have guests, or just being able to have extra storage.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, you rip out the whole mattress here and make it a storage.
Put a washer and dryer in here.
Put a washer and dryer in here. You could do anything. Is there storage still underneath it?
Let's see. All right, let's
look
here first. So first we have, oh, this is actually pretty good size. I don't know if you can see that. And then we have drawers here, 2 drawers.
Okay.
Large. Then there's a little bit of storage here, right here.
Oh, like a garage door? Yeah.
Oh yeah, actually it's deep. It goes all the way in there. So it is a good storage here.
And then we still have this one.
Hanging locker.
A hanging locker. Oops. A hanging locker.
And we have an openable hatch that we saw on the exterior underneath the cushion.
Yep.
So you can open that up to give it a little more cross breeze. And what about this?
I don't know.
Should I?
There's a handle. It's access to your anchor chain.
Yeah, nice. So that's nice and convenient.
Little TV here. You have a whole shelf here. So if you want to mount the TV on the wall, you can probably do that and have more shelf space as well.
All right, should we go check out the owner's suite?
Let's do it.
Okay.
But first, let's check out this door.
Oh, there's a head. We forgot about the head. Oh, okay.
You said it. Two beds, 2 heads. Now, what did you say?
I did.
2 cabin, 2 heads.
Okay, so it's a wet head. There is a shower curtain that would go around here. They've taken off because I guess they're not using it that way. So they're probably using it more as a day head, you know, for just people are visiting and stuff. And we have a sink. We have a little bit of storage underneath. There's a trash can in there. There's a little medicine cabinet here and all the shelves as well. So when the curtain is here, all of this is dry and protected.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And your shower would be here.
Oh, okay. Is there anywhere to, oh, you just hold it in your hand, huh?
Maybe they had one and they just took it off. It's possible because they were not using it. But yeah, all right, let's go check out the owner's suite.
Okay.
Like, to get into a yacht, it's pretty hard for this kind of money. So it's a nice option for a starter yacht or a yacht on the budget. Storage, more storage. Trust me, if you live in a boat, you're gonna need it. A bit more.
Yeah, you will probably fill it up.
Look. Oh, wow. This is a big cabinet. There's a bunch of stuff stored in here. Actually, it's a hanging locker.
And it has a
window.
A window. So, cool thing about this is you have a completely private entrance to your bedroom. Yeah.
It should be private, no?
Well,
okay.
separate. I meant separate.
It is a walk-around bed.
Very nice.
You have these 2 cute little sitting spaces on each side, which is nice to have. I mean, there's still like, ooh, there's still like a little space for, you know, basically your nightstand. You have a bit some space here. I mean, personally, I'd get rid of all this trinkets and things and just use the space because you do need it. Yes, so this is a queen size bed.
Yeah.
Great amount of headroom here. Very nice. I would say 6'6".
Okay.
Yeah, pretty good. So for most of us, it's gonna work. Sorry, you told people. Big hanging locker.
Wow, that's a big closet,
that's
actually.
Bigger than what we had.
Yeah.
Very nice. Look at that huge drawer right there. And a bit more storage. There's a TV in here. And some more. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good size. Oh wait, there's more.
Again, TV.
There's more.
This is a great wall to mount your TV. You have more storage space.
Yeah, with like a little swivel arm, right?
Yep. And
Look at all
exactly.
these. 4 drawers right here. Yeah, you could totally live on this.
So
Easy.
another cool thing is you have an openable window right there.
That
Openable
is
window
cool.
here. So with mosquito screen, by the way, I'm looking through here. Mosquito screen is on there as well as over there. You can open this up to make create some cross breeze, even if you don't want to run the air conditioning.
This is very cool.
Yeah,
And the position of the bed, right? They made the best out of this cabin.
I agree.
They really did. What's that do?
I guess a little bit of storage
There's
still.
like a little, it actually gets deeper, like this deep.
Oh, okay.
So I guess that's a bit of a nightstand that you can use. There's lights here.
Yeah.
Okay, and we have an ensuite.
Is it wet hat or?
No,
Oh,
it's not. How does it work? All right.
oh
Check
wow,
this
this is
out.
actually
Yeah.
pretty
Is there-
comfortable.
There's a
Oh,
window
there's a
there.
whole window there.
Yeah, there's a window.
Oh, that
So-
continues all the way through here.
Yeah,
Yes.
so it's actually nice and bright in here. This is a good size. This is a really nice.
Nice
I mean,
walk-in shower.
It's at least a 1.5 person shower. It could even be
Yeah.
It could even be a 2 person
Good
shower.
countertop space. Your sink here, some storage
Yep.
below and above,
Yep.
and these ones fold up, I think.
These. That's great. Check it out.
And then of course we have our vacuum flush head.
Oh, this just goes all the way around.
Yeah.
And more
And
storage
more
right
storage,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet actually. Could totally work. Checking out the
Engine room.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's check out the engine room. I'm gonna put this right here. All right. Thank you. There we go. It's gonna be a quick tour. There's not much to this engine room. We have a fire suppression system there. Our shafts right there, of course. Battery charger over there. Brand new gasoline engines, like we already mentioned. Less than 100 hours on them, 68 I believe. Wow, yeah, that's a fresh start, that's for sure. Then we got the Kohler gasoline generator here, which we had just running, so it is pretty warm in here. Anyways, got the fuel tanks all the way outside, outboard. Lots of space here. Look how much empty space is in this engine room. Unbelievable. That's crazy. Yep, another fuel tank here on the port side. Air-conditioned units are self-contained units, so we don't have any chillers here. Engine mounts over there. Exhaust system, of course. Before we go out here, underneath this panel are our batteries right here in the center. Actually pretty conveniently located if you have to replace them.
Alrighty, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this tour. Put it down in the comments what you thought of it. Would it make a great liveaboard or a starter yacht for you? We really appreciate you guys helping us keep going and bringing you great content. Bye.
Should have brought my swim trunks. Could have jumped in that water over there.
Okay, you want to
No,
do...
this water.
Oh, okay.